Picture a man walking home across a field. The sun is low, his sandals are caked with dust. He's tired, he's hungry. He's thinking about dinner. Now stop him for a second and ask him what year it is. He won't say 512 BC. He can't, because as far as he knows, he's living in the present, just like you. And that's the strange thing about history. Every single person who ever lived before us, every farmer, every king, every child, none of them knew they were the past. Not one. The label came later, much later, and it was stamped onto their entire world without their permission. So let's actually ask the question, how does it feel to live in history? To answer that, we first have to figure out where those two little letters even come from. Here's the short version. Around 500 years after Jesus was born, a monk sat down with a math problem. His job was to work out the dates of Easter for the years ahead. And to do that, he needed a starting point, a year one to count from. So he picked the birth of Jesus. Everything after that he called the year of our Lord. Everything before it became simply before Christ. But notice what just happened. This monk was working roughly 5 centuries after the fact. He was reaching back through time and drawing a line across history that nobody alive at the time had ever seen. He even got the math a little wrong. Most historians think Jesus was actually born a few years earlier than the monk calculated, and he made one more strange choice. He forgot to include a year 0. In our calendar, the year 1 BC is followed immediately by the year 1 AD. No 0 in between, no gap, no pause. History just steps over a line that isn't there. So already the system we use to label these people is a bit of a patch job, invented long after they were already gone, because those people had their own way of telling time, and it looked nothing like ours. They didn't think of history as one long number line, ticking up year after year. Time was local, personal, tied to whoever was in charge. In many places, you counted the years by the king. You'd say something like, "This happened in the 7th year of the reign of King so-and-so." When a new king took the throne, the count often started over. The Greeks counted in Olympics, 4-year stretches between the games. The Romans counted from the year they believed their city was founded. So if you'd asked our man in the field what year it was, he wouldn't have given you a number you'd recognize. He'd have named a ruler, or a festival, or the year the river flooded. This now was stitched into the world around him, not to a man who wouldn't be born for another 500 years. So, when we say someone lived in the distant past, we're describing them with a ruler they never held. We've stretched our number line backwards across their entire lives, like writing captions on a photograph of strangers who never agreed to pose. And here's where it gets stranger. Think about how BC actually counts. The numbers go down as time moves forward. 500 BC, then 400, then 100, then 1, and then it flips to 80. For us looking back, it feels like a countdown, like all of history was ticking down towards some starting gun. 3, 2, 1, and then the real timeline begins. But stop and think about what it felt like from the inside. For the man in the field, time wasn't counting down, it was moving forward, one ordinary day after another, exactly the way it moves for you right now. He wasn't waiting for history to start, he was already living in it. So let's come back to our question. How does it feel to live in history? The honest answer is almost disappointing. Picture his world for a moment. His nights are darker than any night you've ever known, and crowded with more stars than you will ever see. And when the old stories start up around the fire about the things that move out there in the dark, he has no way to prove them wrong. You can't tell yourself the dark is empty. He can't. The whole earth, as far as he knows, ends a few days' walk from the field he's crossing right now. It's a universe you would barely recognize. And yet, inside it, he feels exactly what you feel. The sun comes up, you're hungry. You worry about the people you love. You wonder if it'll rain. It feels like nothing special. It feels like a Tuesday. The whole idea that these people were stuck in the past, that's our feeling, not theirs. To them, they weren't ancient. They were the newest people who had ever lived. They stood at the very front edge of everything that had happened so far. They were the modern ones. And that should do something a little dizzying to you. Because if now always feels like the front edge of history, then you're standing on the same edge right now, which means you are someone's ancient world. Think about it. Thousands of years from now, if anyone is still counting, they might fold this entire moment, your whole life, into some era with a name you will never hear. They might draw a fresh line across time, the way that monk did, and decide that everything before it belongs to the old world, and you'd be in it. They'll look back at the strange details of your day, the traffic, the glowing screen in your hand, the dinner you're half thinking about, and they'll wonder the same thing you just wondered. How did it feel to live back then? And the answer will be exactly the same. It felt like now. It always feels like now. That's the quiet trick hiding inside those two little letters. BC isn't a place anyone ever lived. It's a label we paint onto the past, looking backward. Nobody ever woke up and felt the weight of being before anything. They just woke up. So picture our man one last time. He reaches his door as the last light drains from the sky. Above him, the first stars are coming out, the same ones that will rise over your house tonight. To him, this isn't ancient history. It isn't BC. It's just today. The same today you're living in, right now, on your own front edge of time. He never lived in the past. He just lived. And so do you.